Okay. So, tell me your name and tell me about your passion. Why are we doing this interview?
My name is Ray Snibel,
Yep.
also known as DJ Volpix, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself and the passion about what I do as a DJ.
How long have you been a DJ?
I've been a DJ for 7.5 years.
And why did you get initially interested in being a DJ? What was it about being a DJ that you found interesting?
What I found interesting about being a DJ and DJing is just the passion, the love of music, the drive, and the way it puts a blessing into everyone's hearts.
And now you've been DJing for over 7 years. It was only last year that you decided we were able to do a couple of shows here at Expressions Theater. Had you done any performances before that?
A little bit, only little things.
Yeah.
But when I came to the Expressions Cafe and DJ'd for you guys, it was very exciting. I totally fell in love with it, and it felt just like home.
And so how long ago did you move to Nelson?
I moved to Nelson in the year of 2001.
Okay. And why did you come to Nelson?
Because of a lot of people who loved Nelson had talked very highly about the city of Nelson. And my dad was coming in to the city of Nelson with a friend, and he grew in love with Nelson, but he had this thing about being in Ainsworth, but I would be coming into Nelson in my travels going to the soccer college.
Okay. And do you think about, are you going to stay in Nelson your life, do you think, or are you going to move on at some point? Have you thought about that? Is it something, what do you think about Nelson as home?
I love Nelson being my home. I would love to stay in Nelson, but I would like to branch off and pursue DJing in other places as well. But the main part is living in Nelson because I totally love living here.
And how do people react to the music that you play for them?
Well, they just feel love just coming off that music, that it goes in just like a spirit being lifted up. It's kind of like living on a happy vibe with the earth roots and good feelings.
And I believe that music and DJing is only one of your parts of your personality. I bet that you do other things as well.
I do.
Tell me what some of the other things that you do for creative acts that you do.
Well, what I do is I like to design, draw pictures, paint, color. Also into fashion, which is another style of art. Acting, because of me being a filmmaker, I like to act as well. And other parts of art is just the hands-on creativeness in arts and crafts. And magic. That's a hobby.
Yes. And does your music and your art and your other creativity, is there a string or a theme that runs through it all?
Yes. There is a theme. The theme is love, home, heart, body, soul, and the mind.
Okay.
And have a lot working inside there. Like a poetry in motion.
Okay. It's very clear that when you perform, that's the message that I get from your music. And and I believe that everybody feels that love from you. You walk down our streets and you're warm and you are well organized.
Thank you.
You're one of the most organized people I know. We've been streaming live the shows here. What has that meant to you that we stream live your performances?
It makes me feel happy. It's like there's eyes that are looking in,
yes,
and seeing Volpix in live action. What I love about that is exposure and just getting myself out there through the tube.
So
with my talent.
Yes. So your DJ name is DJ Volpix.
Yes.
Where did this name come from?
Well,
is there a story there?
Yes, there is a story behind it, and that is just watching a show on TV about Pokemon, and one character came to my mind that I fell in love with because of it being lively, full of life, the fire, the drive, and looking at myself and saying, you know what, it's like, it was like, it was me. So I'm watching myself as it was on TV, but looking at it and changing it up because of what I do as a filmmaker and being involved with technical things, changed it around and came up with the name of Volpix from there, a birth of a legend, because it has a story to tell, a poetry in motion within that, that is full of life, full of spunk, and the naming, I switched it around with the VOL because of it being high volume and having lots of very unique sounds.
And what are some of the challenges that you face? I'm asking questions, but I don't know what If you don't want to answer it, it's your interview.
It's okay.
What are some of the challenges that you face being a DJ in Nelson?
Well, I got just a few, and that is like trying to find like spaces, and as well as doing like more shows. I want to keep doing more shows. There's only a few clubs in town. I wish there was more clubs in town. But I really like doing stuff for the Spirit Bar and the Bloom nightclub. Trying to get myself to Finley's, but yeah, I totally agree that there should be more stuff, more openings, because that right there is a challenge because of trying to get out there with the clubs that are around here in Nelson. It's kind of hard to get out there.
Yeah, and I know transportation is an issue.
Yes, like I would love to like go up to Caslow and go up there, even to Slocan, and getting up to like the Shambhala and stuff like that. Because yeah, if I can get up over there, I can start growing even more with that.
And okay, at the moment I don't have any other questions, okay. But I want to give you an opportunity to answer any questions I have not asked yet. Is there anything you want to add? So you've performed at Expressions Theater Cafe here, and we have a very tiny stage. We have some lighting, but I'd like to know what you feel about our stage and about this environment.
I love it. It's just like home, awesome space, and it's like very easy. It's very easy to move around and just makes it feel great. Makes it feel awesome. It's spacious, and I love it.
Great. Okay, I have no other questions right now. So this is Expressions Theater. I got lousy signage that hardly says what we do on the outside. I'm surprised when people show up and know about us. How did you find out about us?
Just by walking the streets of Nelson City, looking in and seeing in the inside, because it used to be the Expressions newspaper, and I looked in the inside and I saw this like a cafe being started with the chairs and stuff, and I'm like, this is pretty awesome. I love it. So I started to like come in and get my feelings inside here, and branched off from there. And I'm thinking it'd be awesome to do something for you guys, and that is DJing for you guys.
Great. And the other part of the question, now that you've DJ'd for us a few times, you know, what does Expressions mean to you now?
It means home. Home in the heart. And I love it. Feels great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.